What happened to you at an Airbnb that made you never book an Airbnb again? In the summer after senior year of high school, me and my BF Carl finally decided it was time to go on vacay together. And we decided to stay in this cute Airbnb in the middle of nowhere. I was low-key hoping I'd lose my V card to him. We were halfway there when my BF Carl put his hand on my thigh near my coochie and said, "Babe, I just want to let you know that there will be someone else staying in the house with us." I froze and asked, "What do you mean? Like a stranger?" Carl continued, "Yeah, it was too expensive otherwise, but don't worry, it should be okay. I'll keep you safe." I believed him because why wouldn't I? Well, I was in the kitchen baking Carl brownie bites when it happened. The second guest walked into the kitchen. Alarm bells immediately went off in my head. He was 2 years older than us and had creepy eyes, but I guess he didn't notice my sudden stress because he just sat down next to my boyfriend like they'd known each other forever. When the brownie bites were done, I sat down beside them and the guy turned to me and asked, "Hey, what's your name?" I answered, "My name is Hitomi." He smiled and grabbed the bulge in his pants. "Damn girl, that name is as sexy as hell." Goosebumps went up my arms. I stared at Carl, expecting him to step in and do something, but he just laughed. From there, I just stayed silent and hoped the guy would go away soon. Luckily, 5 minutes later, he did. "I'm gonna go buy whiskey," he announced to me and Carl. As soon as he left, I turned to Carl with tears in my eyes. "I thought you said you were going to protect me. Why didn't you say anything when he said that thing about my name?" My boyfriend had a blank expression on his face. "Wait, what? I didn't even hear that? I'm so sorry, babe. When he comes back, I'll make sure to tell him to F off. I should have known something disturbing was going on." But instead, I believed my boyfriend straight away. And as soon as the man came back, Carl went to the bathroom. I told myself that he was probably just preparing himself for what to say, for how he'd protect me. But as soon as he did, the man sat down beside me, closer this time. "So why are you with someone like that? You know you're pretty enough to do better. You deserve someone who actually takes care of you." I sat there frozen while his fingers circled my knuckle, and I could practically smell his breath on my face. It smelled like meatloaf. I thought everything would be okay when my BF walked back into my room, that he would protect me. I was wrong. When Carl came back from the bathroom and saw us, he didn't say anything. He just stood there. I spoke, "Carl, what the actual zip?" I was interrupted by the sound of the man zip-tying my hands behind my back. Duct tape went over my mouth. The man then walked over and handed over a thick wad of cash to my boyfriend. "Yo, thanks for bringing her here, man," the man said. "I've been watching her for months and I knew I had to have her. I can't believe this is finally happening. It feels like Disneyland." My boyfriend counted out the cash and it was $5,000. My brain couldn't process what I was seeing. My boyfriend had sold me out for $5,000. The person I had trusted more than anyone in the world. Tears were streaming down my face. Carl locked eyes with me and I could see pity in his eyes. "I'm sorry, babe, but you know I needed the money. My little brother has cancer. I have to help him." In that moment, I knew I had a decision to make. I could either stop fighting and let my life end at age 18, or I could fight back. But how? I was powerless, until I remembered something that changed everything. Carl was as dumb as a rock. He would believe anything. So as the man almost put his lips on mine, I rolled my eyes to the back of my head and started convulsing like I was having a seizure. Carl was the first to act. He tore the duct tape off my mouth so hard it probably waxed my upper lip hairs. "Are you okay, my love?" I knew I had to keep my act going if I wanted to get out of this alive. "Carl, I need you. Please help me. I'm having a seizure." Carl spoke again. "I thought you didn't get those anymore." I didn't respond. I just kept rocking back and forth. My performance was so convincing that even the man started to look concerned. He stammered, I don't want her to die. I don't want to go to prison. Take the money back." Carl screamed, "No, it's okay. This can still work. I'm going to untie her until she calms down, then leave her with you." As soon as Carl untied me, I jumped on my feet and ran to the police station that was around the corner. Long story, Carl is in prison, and I got to keep the 5K. A win is a win.